Welcome to watch-highres. In this video, I would like to talk about watch bags and watch boxes. I know this is a general topic, but if you're starting to get a collection or some sort of quantity of your watches, you probably want to store them in a good way and see them as much as possible or easily reach them or carry them around. So in that case, I am going to show you, which is an example. I will put the link at the description down below. It's a wool style, natural feeling bag, and it says site focus. You'll be seeing the link. Like I told you, I'm not supported anyway. This is my hard earn cash purchase item. Keep your dream and making them real. It says it's a good slogan. Okay, it looks good, but as you can see, the watches below just creates a ugly shape at the bottom of it, which I will come in a second. So in the beginning, I would like to keep this video short. What is the advantages of the boxes and what's the advantage of the bags? Bag is smaller in any way. Like you can see, it is half of this nearly box. And right now this bag has 40 space in it, 40 watch or a strap. This box only can contain 15 watches. So in the space area, bags definitely win with a better, cheaper price and also easy to carry around. Boxes are heavy. And one other thing of the bags advantage is, like I said, they're cheaper and you can find any alternative, any color. And also, like I told you, it's more portable. But what's about the box? It is safer. It is hard cased, like it fixed, so it protects a little bit more depending on the box or the bag style. But definitely box is kind of like a more protective. And the most important part of the box, and if you have glass like this is not a plexi, this is proper glass, so you can see all the watches pretty much clearly, and so you can have idea what you wanna watch that day. So the main focus of these boxes are to see your watches clearly and use them as fast as possible. Just open a box, take the pillow out, take the watch out. So one other example I will show inside of the bag and the box itself in a couple of minutes. Let's just start opening this bag. For a starter, this is not ideally spread watch collection, so one space will be freely, like I haven't installed any watches here. How do you use it? You use this side as watch strap, or watch like this, and also watch like this, like reverse to each other, but you need to be knowing what you're doing, which I will come in a second. This is a separator, so this area is quite thin. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 here, 5 here, 10, 10 here, 10 here, 20. So I will be going to the other side, which we will see the problems, because the watches in there, and I haven't installed every watch that this bag can carry. It's difficult to open up because on the corner I have my Seiko Diver Prospects watch. So I will open it one side to another. As you can see, watches are moving, which is not a quite good thing. So what do we have here? We have a lot of watches. The problems is, if you have a big watch on the corner, when you're zipping, it becomes the problem. And also taking the watch out or stick it in, it's difficult. Like, let's just try to take it out. Okay, if you're deciding difficult, so you need to look a watch and take it on your wrist, and then it's not going to be looking best for my dress, and you want to take it in again, back, because you don't want to leave some watches out of the box, and it's becoming difficult. Yeah, you might hate this. Okay, this is the first problem. The second problem is watches tend to hit each other inside of a box. So this pillow or separator should be somewhat of a thicker or bigger to edge, but in this bag's case, it's not. Also, it's about probably, keeping the zipper proper. So what happens? What happens is you need to place the watches correctly. This is a wrong placement. You know why? Because this watch, when you close the bag, the closest watch is this. So if I put this watch like this, the second watch needs to be just reverse of it, right? Just let me install this Casio. It's not going to be pretty easy, but okay, I'm getting there. As you can see, watches also hitting each other depending on the situation. Let's just try not to hit too much. So this watch hits this watch. I prevented this watch to hit this watch, but also I need to reverse this watch, also the watch other than that in this area. So one other problem is if I do that, also this needs to be rearranged somewhat. So you need to be knowing exactly from the start to the end, starting from the corners, going like this, one up, one down, and you need to be perfect every time. So if you take a couple of watches out and then you become living problems. And one other thing is you're also skewing or just bending the leather or any kind of strap like this. This is a dress type of, as you can see, watch, and we are quite bending the strap. Like, this is not perfect. I know I can live with this and it's not going to be a huge problem. If it's the watch like this, yes, little bending around here, it might not be a problem. But if you're talking about the $1,000 plus watch with a strap, leather strap more than $200, then you might be thinking maybe even more. You might be thinking, hey, I am bending my strap. That could be a problem. And one other thing, if these watches are quite expensive, which my collection is not about being too much expensive, you probably know by now, if you're watching my videos, I'm a price, performance, and also experience kind of guy. I look for the style, I look for the durability, and also general quality, but I don't go too much. So if I wanted to buy an expensive watch, I could have sold all of these watches in my collection and get 3 or 4 watches. But I'm not that type of guy. So I like variant, okay? So one other problem is, I will show you with a watch here. As you can see, this is Seiko Velotura with yacht style watch, so sailing style watch. So the strap is like this. So watch is curved and strap is also curved. It is fixed to the case. Like, yes, it is not maybe part of the case, but it's also locked by the design. As you can see, it begins thick and goes thin. Bigs big and starts thick and also goes smaller. So this type of, how do you put it in? You can't. So you need definitely a box on this area. So the cushion and the box style is important if your collection has watches with custom straps like this. One other thing, I'm going to be leaving this like this, is my Casio legs video like this. As you can see, this is a Casio day-date style, and some of the people are asking why the date is going at the edge. This is one at night, late at night. So I'm shooting most of my videos out of my very free time when the kids are in sleep. So this is one of the reasons my voice is not just too excited about a watch. It's about the hour. I don't want to be too loud. So if you have a strap like this, makes a watch much more expensive than it is. This is a $35 watch and this is a $15 kind of bracelet, strap. So if I put it, how do I put it? I need to take this thing out, take it out, and try to flat these watch as much as possible with taking this out, and I'm going to be still bending this leather. So if you have a dress style, just clipped watch straps like this, box is a better alternative in my opinion. But you can solve these problems. All these things can be probably solvable. Like you can go hard case style bags, like there are out there hard style bags, bag but hard cased. So one other downside of the bag is you cannot see the watches in the same time. If you have a 40 watch collection, you can't see them all the time. So if you have a drawer like this, like if you have some sort of drawer to put a box, you can use open box, like some sort of boxes out there in the market without the top like this, they are wide open. So you put them in a drawer, you take the drawer out, you see all the watches you have. So that's up to you. You can easily build yourself a box inside of your or also separator with something you can buy from IKEA or any kind of wood store. Just paint them white or black, any kind of material. You can create yourself in a cheaper manner. But the bags, these starter priced bags, like $10 to $15 and quite cheap. And the box, this box is about $30 in my country. So depending on the situation, I think you can find your way out how to store your watches. But in my belief, probably a lot of people will say, hey, your collection is not too cheap. So if you want to keep them safe, why do you pay $10 to $15 to put $1,000 of budget inside to protect it? Like, you don't go to a bag store and purchase the cheapest bag for your newest expensive camera and lens kit, right? So that is one of the reasons. So if you want to keep your watches safe, the bag could be alternative, but the protection needs to be much more. And also you need to give some space. This is not the right installation. I think the best installation is one watch, one strap, one watch, one strap. That way the weight distribution will be easy, and the corners you might be using for the straps. Let me just show you from my collection. Take a strap, which I like. And as you can see, if I put a strap to a corner, it's easy to just take the straps in without a watch. And not too easy, of course, perfectly, but I think I can handle. Yes, as you can see on the corner, it is looking quite good, and I can zip easier. So putting the bigger watch onto a corner, it's a problem. I recommend you to go one strap, one watch, one strap, one watch kind of style. And definitely for these type of cheap bags, I recommend Casios and cheap style Seikos, maybe even alternative brands from Chinese companies. Like I love the Edias Dive or Steel Dive series, which I have here, or some sort of Russian brand, you know by now, Vostok. And this is Commandersky. I probably review these watches later on in the channel. You could be using this type of setup. Why do I need a bag? Well, after a long time collecting watches, and collection got growing, so the box is not enough. And if I put another box on it, I won't be seeing all the watches, and the boxes are quite heavy. The difficulty to keep the box in a space like a drawer. Drawers tend to be thin, so putting a couple of drawers, spending too much space for watches. And I also think about, if you want to carry the watches, this is tougher way, but the protection level is definitely low for the bags. Just take a look at this. This is a quite soft wool style thing. So do I recommend the bag? Yes, I recommend if you want to save space, but no, I recommend if you are a type of guy like, hey, in the beginning of the day, take a look at the watch and open it, like let's just show it to you. This is the easy way, okay? I open the box, take a watch out. Hey, this is the red day today, and I'm going to be taking my Edias Diver watch, Seiko Turtle style, homage style watch, and I quite like this watch, and I reviewed it in the channel. And take it, and put it on my wrist, and take a look. Hey, is it good with my dress? No, I'm not happy. I take it out easily, but when it comes down to the bag, it's not easy. I will open up the bag first. I'm not going to be seeing all the watches for the second layer. I need to open this. And also when I need to take it out, especially this is bad for the NATO watches, NATO strap watches, because NATOs have a lot of parts. Take one out, also take one out. Okay, I took the watch out. But what if I decide this is not the watch for me today? Hey, I looked at it and it's not watch for my selection today. I need to take it in. NATO straps are softer, so it's difficult to take it in like the leather strap or steel strap. So I tend to spend time to perfectly place it and hide it, whatever. Like you see here, it's not finished. So it's difficult to use it in a fast way than a box, but there are advantages and disadvantages. For the price, you can handle it. Maybe you could be using to, store your straps, any kind of straps you have. Like I have whites, reds, and brown leathers. Alternative, just even something like this probably you haven't seen in a while. If you wonder any kind of product in this video, just let me know what you wonder and I will try to put the links at the description below. I will definitely put this bags link because this is both from AliExpress, but this is my own country, Turkey, so I can't put a link for you if you're out of Turkey. But if you want to know the link from Turkey, I can send you the link if you write down below. If you watch this video until now, you'll be probably wondering some stuff about watches and you want to keep them safe or easily in a small place. So hit the like button, please, and subscribe if you can, and share them if possible. Support the channel. None of these items are supporting me with anyway. If I review any watch that supported me or any brand in this channel, I will let you know by the warning in the beginning of the video. Hope to see you in the next video. Watch-highres. Bye for now.